got lots of prizes in the upcoming days.
This is a diverse culture. It's not just Filipinos listening to us.
I know you guys are dying to get to them a ticket.
When I was your age, I never thought about these things. All right, we're coming to you live from the QCast studio here in Doha, Qatar. It's now 11 after 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You got me here, Francis. I'm your host for this afternoon, as always. Yeah, nobody's going to take charge of my seat at the moment. Welcome to Live on Q. It's such a great Saturday. And this afternoon, I'm so excited to be talking to one of the most good-looking guys in Doha. Oh. And later on today, I'll be joined by... Sorry, I'm building you up, brother. Later on, as we go on with the show, we'll be joined by Miss Ting Oblase of Ting Talk Show. She's on her way, all right? So, to give you a brief intro about our guest for this afternoon, he's the events marketing manager of JC Events and the producer of MAYONNAISE Live in Qatar concert. Please welcome in our studio, John Henry. Good afternoon to you.
Hey, good afternoon.
Yes.
Francis. Of course, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you again for the opportunity. And hello, everyone.
Oh, it's always a pleasure. It's as I've said before, I'm always giving this platform to all our kababayan or Filipinos who wanted to promote events, any kind of business, as long as it's something that will be helpful for them. This is where they should go.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. And I think that's really good when it comes to the community here in Qatar, because there's not much, what do you call this, channels or platforms where they discuss this type of things.
That is so true.
Events or the things that what they can expect or anticipate for. So I appreciate that, really.
Wow. Thank you so much. You look good on screen, bro.
That's only on screen.
Okay. Let me say hi first to your parents, to Sir Benedict and to Mama Amor. Good afternoon to both of you. Thank you for allowing your kid. You're still their kid. Your son to be here.
I still am. That's true.
Today, to talk more about the concert happening. It's coming September 13th. It'll be like 6 days from now. All right. Exactly. But before we go there, of course, I have other questions for you. Like, maybe you could tell us more about JC Events, perhaps, just a summary of it. What does JC Events do? When you guys started it? Things of that nature. Go ahead.
Okay, so basically JC Events was founded around 2017.
Wow.
And we started really small as any other companies. And we had a small amount of equipments at first.
I see.
And I do have to say my father was really bold in stepping in this type of field or market. And at that time, by God's grace, the market wasn't really that big. There wasn't a lot of companies where we would compete when it comes to events, and it came as an effective variable when it came to our company.
I see.
So we, as a company, we have our AV rental.
Okay.
So audiovisuals when it comes to conferences, cultural events, or even just small meetings or even parties. We supply all the technical needs, might be when it comes to LED screen, maybe when it comes to lights, sounds, or even just technical staff such as sound engineering and LED engineers.
I see. So you offer a lot of things in terms of multimedia.
Exactly.
Okay. That's really interesting business, because I think can only name a few business owners who are Filipino who are engaged in that kind of business.
Oh,
right?
yes.
And then the only company I would say that pops up to my head every time we talk about it is JC Events.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Diba? Right on your top of the line.
I mean, no,
right.
But like, I think, that's true. I believe we are the first who were to start as a Filipino.
Wow.
This type of company here in Qatar. So it was an opportunity. And my father took the advantage of it.
Yeah, took the big leap.
Exactly.
But you also have clients who happen to be non-Filipinos, right?
Of course, yes. Actually, most of our clients are non-Filipino. We barely have Filipino clients.
Oh,
yeah. Not unless, of course, there are huge. What do you call this? Usually communities, or one recent Filipino client that we had was I believe Oh no, no, actually, it was just us. It was just us. So, we already installed or produced a numerous previous events.
Okay.
In the past years. One example was Slapshack.
Wow.
If
Yeah,
anyone
yeah,
here
yeah.
was
Was it
actually
here
there.
in Doha?
Yeah, it was here. It was here.
Okay, or maybe I wasn't here back then because I only came to Doha back in 2019. So I'm
Okay, okay. That
5 years
explains
already
a lot.
old, but yeah, I think it's way earlier than that.
Yeah, it
I
is. It
suppose.
is. Yeah.
Okay,
but-
tell me about. Oh, sorry. Go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry. No problem.
No, you were
problem.
about to say something. Go ahead.
But we also were the one who was in charge for Moira.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so
yeah. Moira,
Moira-
I knew about it.
Yeah. Were you there? Were you there?
I happen to be one of the spectators.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
And how was it? How was it? On your
It was
perspective.
okay. You're putting me on a hot seat now. I'm supposed to be the one doing the interview. It was actually good. It was a nice production, I would say. The sound was great. The stage was great. The back. This was there an LED back then, right? I could remember.
Yeah, it was. There
Okay.
was.
Yeah, it was actually superb because I'm also in particular with those things because I do multimedia
Oh,
designs
yes,
as well.
yes,
So
yes.
you know. The minute of details. I take a look at it.
mm.
All right. So overall, it was a great. I would say it was a great event. And then on top of it, if you have really a good multimedia, it caps it off. Right?
Oh, we appreciate that. We appreciate.
Yeah.
So exactly, that's what we're trying to do in our company. We always try to strive our best when it comes to standards and quality,
Okay.
as we know very well that Filipinos are very in particular.
Yes, we are.
They scrutinize things of the smallest details when it
We
comes
are
to AV.
very in particular,
right?
but we don't want to pay big.
Well, hurts, but it's true. I guess.
Yung pagiging kuripot natin lumalabas na. Okay, anyway. All right, talk to me about your job. Are you working right now, by the way?
I used to work
I see,
actually,
okay.
but as a family, we started focusing on our
I
business.
see. So what do you do usually with JC? But how's your daily life looks?
Okay, so
Especially now that the event is just 6 days from now.
oh, that's true. That's true.
I can imagine.
Well, there's a lot
You're
of pressure
swarmed right now.
A lot
Okay.
of pressure, but by
Tell
God's
me.
grace, and we're going there. We're
Okay,
going there.
okay.
So, of course, we're already finalizing everything. Actually, everything's been finalized, and we're already updating all the potential clients,
see.
all the customers. Or, of course, if you haven't had any information or updates, you can always visit us in our Facebook
Okay.
page, which is JC Events. All our updates or information are up there. So, yeah. So now we're just expecting everyone to just go and flow in. And when it comes to our daily, how do you say this? When it comes to our daily activities. So if you're fond of something that's not monotonous or something that's repetitive, I'd say going to the field of events is actually quite interesting.
Yeah.
Because you don't always have the same thing that your client wants. So sometimes for this year, okay, they want this, that green color theme,
Yeah.
and everything, and then on the next year it's gonna be different. And of course, it's not just gonna be one client. It's gonna be different clients, and for particular events, particular conferences, and such, even culturals or traditionals.
I see. Okay, we'll take a quick break. Have some technical difficulties at the moment. All right.
sure.
We'll get back with John Henry here on Live on Cue.
We got lots of prizes in the upcoming days.
This is a diverse culture. It's not just Filipinos listening to us.
I know you guys are dying to get to them a ticket.
When I was your age, I never thought about these things. Hey, we're back here live on Cue. Sorry about that one. We just dropped for a while. Internet seems to be not so reliable in the past few days. 5:28 is our time here in Doha, Qatar. Again, you got me here, Francis, and with me is John Henry of JC Events. He's currently the events marketing manager. And we'll be talking about the event happening this September 13, 2024, which is the MAYONNAISE Live in Qatar concert. First ever concert, I would say, for this quarter.
Yes,
Right?
exactly.
Okay, as we were talking about off air, yeah, tell us more about JC Events, what you guys usually do. I think some of the people missed out that information. So you can tell us more about it. about JC, the services you offer, and then how's your daily life? How does it look like in the past few days, considering you only have the 6 days before the concert?
Okay.
Go ahead.
So
let's do it again.
Oh, why not? Why not? It was a
All right.
practice run.
Yeah, it was. It was a dry run, but live. Go
All
ahead.
right. So first, let me start off with JC Events. JC Events, in a nutshell, or in layman's term, is basically a company that rents AV equipments.
Okay.
So not just that, but we're also the one when it comes to organizing or producing events,
Yeah.
or even giving manpower. Like for example,
See?
those.
You do manpower as
Yes,
well?
yes,
Wow.
but it's specifically for AV technicals.
I see. Okay.
So
All right.
when it
Gotcha.
comes to lights, sound, so if someone needs a light engineer or sound
Okay.
engineer, we have them covered.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So so for this upcoming 13th, of course, is said by our RG.
Yeah.
RG. Yeah.
RJ
What am I even
Francis.
saying?
He seems to be distraught right now. In what happened
Earlier
earlier.
it was going
we have
well,
to go
but
back
then-
on track right now.
But then suddenly,
Stay with me. Okay.
oh
All
my
right.
bad, my bad.
So as we were talking about, so JC is the one providing all the audio and video media that's
Yes,
needed
exactly.
in any kind of event. So if they wanted to avail your services, what number do they have to get in touch with?
Okay, so we have two numbers, which one is 6610
Okay.
3520, and the other one is 6661 4240.
I see.
And we also have the company mobile, which
Okay.
actually is shown with the ticket itself. So if you guys want to buy tickets, you
Mm-hmm. Wow.
can use that number, which was 3330. I believe 2064.
Okay,
Yes.
that's the same number they have to
Yes,
call if they
yes.
want to avail a ticket for the concert this coming. It's gonna be on Friday already.
Exactly. Just a
okay.
couple of days ahead.
All right.
And yeah, so I believe everyone's excited. We ourselves, as unorganized and producers
Yeah.
for this event, is excited for it.
Yeah.
We had a lot of difficulties when it comes to preparing for this special event, but by God's grace and will, we got through.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
We've gone through. So
Maybe you can take me exactly to what happened, what transpired, because a lot of people may be asking the same question. Before you go there, by the way, oh my God, because this is the only question they are asking, if there's a guarantee that this event will push through. I think that's the only question they have in mind right now. Maybe you can give them like a conviction that it's gonna push it through. People wanted to hear it from you first. Go ahead.
okay, so let me just give you a background of what's actually happening when it comes to the event fields. So what usually happens is when we organize an event here in Qatar, there's things that we need, certain things that we have to complete, and these things are actually the key in order to assure that an event is going to happen. And one of those key variables are the permit. So not unless an event organizer has attained this permit from the MOI or MLC, they are not eligible to host any
I see.
event, whatever it may be.
I see.
Maybe cultural, traditional, or even small meetings. Every single event here in Qatar requires a permit.
Wow.
And so, actually, if you've heard many times before, there were certain events or concerts that were planned but were canceled, and one of the key figures for that was actually not being able to obtain a permit.
I see.
So, and sometimes we suddenly learn that the artists may have some sort of conflict when it comes to the government standards here in the Middle East.
I see.
So yes, these are the key factors that we have to look out for, and by God's grace and will, we were able to accomplish all of it, acquire all the necessary things that we need, especially this permit. As I've said, this is very essential.
It's very crucial.
All the events here revolves around it.
That is actually true. Unfortunately. Okay.
So exactly. So that's what happened. At first, we planned it on July 13. Yeah, originally it was July 13, but unfortunately, the government took quite a while because it's very normal. When it comes to the processes here in the Middle East, it takes quite a while for the government officials to produce this type of paper or permit. And it took quite a while, and we were really short on time. And by the end of the day, unfortunately, we weren't able to attain it. So what we planned was, of course, we changed the date, which is currently it's on September 13, and now we have everything that we need.
Okay, that's so perfect.
Yes.
All right, we'll talk about it in a bit. I'm so excited for it. At the same time, we get to know more about John Henry right here on Live on Q. 5:52 set time. And welcome to Live on Q once again. You got me here, Francis. This afternoon, we have a special guest, of course, from JC Events with the name of John Henry Alamag. Of course, is the events and marketing manager of JC. And of course, with us this afternoon is none other than this Ting from Ting Talk Show. Good afternoon to both of you.
Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
All right, you can hear me fine.
Yes,
Perfect.
perfect.
Okay, thank you so much. Wow, it's been a hassle. You know what? I have this routine that I do every day before I go live. And unfortunately, someone's phone is turned on. I can hear okay, turn it off first. I can hear myself talking. All right. So I had this routine before I go live. I usually start the router. Today I forgot to do it because we had like a nice chit chat with John Henry here because he came in earlier. So totally forgot about doing the routine. Anyway, we're live on Facebook. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us this afternoon. Special thanks to your mom and dad, to Miss Amor, and also to Sir Benedict for bringing your son here at the studio to talk about JC Events, and of course to talk about the upcoming event that's coming September 13, which is the Mayonnaise Live in Qatar concert. Good afternoon to you, John Henry. How are you doing?
Afternoon. Yeah, I'm well. Of course, it's a pleasure to be here again. I thank you for this opportunity.
I thank you for being here this afternoon.
Thank you as well.
Thank you, Miss Ting. Okay. First question would be, we talk about this off air, but I think it's also for the benefit of those watching right now. What does JC Events do exactly?
So in a nutshell, JC Events is an AV company.
Wow.
So we rent AV equipment to those who are in need when it comes to organizing events such as cultural or maybe traditional,
I see.
or just live concerts or just small meetings,
I
even just parties. So some needs a DJ, some
Wow.
needs some
Oh, you
sound.
need a DJ, huh?
Yeah, some needs some.
You're just
we
fixing
have
my
DJ
headset
over here.
I actually work with your team a lot of times already.
Oh,
Yeah. I know some of the crew, the staff who works on the technical background.
Yes,
And,
yes. So
I've
you
been
know
with-
Aji, right?
Yeah,
Aji,
of course. And I'm also familiar with the tools they're using there. Anyway, can we just commend this young-looking kid? How it looks like on the screen. It's really like you're part of the Ginoo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
Ginoo.
was.
Were you the winner?
Yes.
Wow, congratulations. And I think you're also part of Trinity, right?
Ah, you
yes.
are.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I
And JC Events has also been sponsoring our events in the Eagles. Shout out to Qatar Black Gold Sapatila Eagles Club, my
Yes.
kuyas and ates, and
Yeah.
Ate Amor, his mom is also a part of our
I
club.
see.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is what Sir Jai has been promoting all along, right? Sir Jai Nagsabrasada niya. He asked me last time to
Yes.
greet him. Okay, Sir Jai, good afternoon to you.
Ang aga-aga ng greeting.
All right. Okay, let's get back to John Henry. Okay, so as I was talking to you offline, I think you have a responsibility to inform the audience about the status of this concert, because a lot of people has been so skeptical about what's happening
Yeah.
about Doha events, especially with the Filipino community. So I want to hear it coming from you. Ano ba talagang totoong estado? What's the real status of this concert happening on September 13? Tell us.
Okay, so for the concert, specifically for Mayonnaise and Rouge Band, to be honest, everything's set. We're just waiting for you people. Everything is set.
Yeah, yun ang gusto nating marinig.
Yes.
So we're just basically waiting for the people to flow in,
Alright.
and we're just waiting for the time of the event, which is
Yeah.
September 13. And of course, if there's any updates, like for example, the meet and greet,
Okay.
we always post updates in our Facebook page,
That's
which is
nice.
JC Events.
All right.
Alright,
Okay.
so
I
if
hope,
there's
I hope they
anyone-
will not rush to the airport on the day that the Mayonnaise band arrives. So we gotta give them a rest once
Yes,
they
of
come.
course, of course.
Right?
But
Okay.
we did ask them to at least
Yes.
send us a video once they arrive here.
Oh, that's
so people would be assured that their favorite artist or singer is here.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
it's
yes.
actually like a validation
Yes.
for most
Exactly,
people,
exactly.
especially nowadays that the series of events has been canceled. Not really canceled, postponed.
Yes.
This gives like a negative impression to
That's
most
right,
of the
that's right.
ticket buyers, and they're the one helping us, promote. I would say they're the one helping us, bring something to the
That's right,
Filipino
that's right,
people,
that's
and without their support, these kinds of events will never happen, right?
exactly.
Okay, so yun po, narinig niyo po from John Henry himself. Mayonnaise Live in Qatar concert is happening this weekend, all right? September 13, 2024.
Congratulations for that.
If they wanted to score a ticket, you can go to q-tickets.com and you can also call the number 3330
2064.
2064. That's right. Okay. Before we discuss more about the event happening, let's talk about you first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Offline, you talked to us about your previous work, which is
Yes.
with QA, Qatar
Yes,
Airways.
exactly.
Oh, what were you doing before? You forgot your role title. But what were you doing?
But basically, I
exactly?
was in the call service.
I
Call
see,
service,
I
right?
see.
So serve.
So you're a call boy.
Whoa! Not
just
that
joking.
type. Not that type, but
It's a joke. I hope you have enough humor to deal with us.
Of
Okay.
course,
All
of
right.
course, of
Okay.
course.
Anyway.
don't take everything too hard.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. Don't take things seriously, especially with me on board. My God, everything's a mess. All right. As you were saying.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, and I actually at first when I started at QA, I was a bit reluctant.
Okay.
Because I finished in mechanical engineering,
Okay.
and my field is very different when
Okay.
it comes to QA. And as the years go by, and by God's grace and will, business was
see.
going well, and the family decided just to focus on it.
I see. On the business.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
So right now you're doing full time with the business.
Yes,
I
exactly.
see. How old are you again?
24.
Okay. I don't really
Sana
mind.
all pwede mag-resign ng 24.
I was when I was your age, I was hustling. It was the first, I would say, first 5 years of my life after I graduate. I was really hustling my butt off.
Yeah.
Okay, lucky for you.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Would you
that's true.
say that, it was a big opportunity because this was your family? This is
Yeah.
your family
Yes,
business.
yes. Actually, that's a very big
Yeah.
opportunity, and which I am thankful for.
Yes.
Truly, my father was really brave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
comes
yeah,
to entering
really.
into this,
Shout out mo naman yung father mo.
I'm shout out po dyan,
Sir
Dad,
Benedict.
di ba?
Sir Benedict.
Yeah. He promised me a ticket today.
Ito na
Did
pala
you bring it
yun.
along with you?
Wala po eh. Pero
Alright.
we'll surely do it, of course.
Okay.
Kung siya po yung nag-promise,
Siya yung magbibigay.
Yun.
Okay, let me say first some shout-outs to some people
Yeah.
watching right now. To Travel with McCoy, good afternoon to you. To Fabian Ika, hello Ate Ting daw sabi niya.
Yes.
Batang-bata ka daw sabi ni McCoy.
Sino ba, ako o siya? Wait lang, linawin mo, Kuya Rai. Ay, Ninong Rai ba siya?
Sino ba
Ninong
talaga?
Aray. Ito
Sige
pa,
ba, go
hindi
ahead.
na maawatan to.
Sige, go ahead.
Qatar Black Gold sa Patila
Oh, they're
Eagles
watching.
Club, mga
Thank
kuya
you.
and ate. With our president, Kuya Henji Nagal,
Wow.
and ang halimaw ng tahanan, si Kuya Oliver.
Wow. Thank you so much for watching, guys. To Ava Marie of BFF, Team BFF, good afternoon to you. Thank you. She's always watching our show.
Yes.
And to Benny Macalma. Yun.
Yes, si Kuya Benny yan.
Yun,
Cabsec
dahil pa.
ulit.
Hentage Nagal.
Henji, yan yung president namin, si
But-
Kuya
oh,
Henji.
you say this Henji.
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
Henji.
To Bobby Piquero, all the way from Dubai.
DJ Bobby.
Yeah, he's watching. To Sila Nyada, good afternoon to you. To Trixie, thank you
Yes,
for watching.
Trixie.
And also to Junjun Molina.
Sino ba si Junjun?
Si Jan Jan. All right. Thank you guys. Stay with us for the next hour. This won't be long because John has somewhere else to go after the show. And we thank you for your time being here. It means a lot because a lot of people are so doubtful about the events. And then for you to just clear the air for everybody, it means a lot to them, especially for those who bought a ticket last July.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
They are still in vain at the moment. Diba?
I mean,
At
yeah,
least
yeah.
they heard it from you that's gonna push through. Last time we were together, it was like a few days ago for the press conference,
Yes.
wherein you actually showed us the permit.
Yeah.
It was like a sign of relief for all the
Oh, it
social
was.
media
Yeah,
people,
it was.
especially for
True.
those
Yeah,
really,
that's true.
helping out and selling tickets and that stuff. So it's like a validation that here we go. This
yes,
is it,
exactly.
right?
Exactly.
That's what we wanted to see every time we are supporting an event in this country. It's really hard. I mean, you could tell me about the challenges you've faced all throughout this entire process. Maybe back in July, what was the reason why it was postponed?
Actually,
Can
so
you give us like a bit of details? It may not be like just a summary, perhaps.
yeah, just a summary.
for-
Basically, in a nutshell, it was due to the permit because maybe some of us out there knows when it comes to the event field, having a permit here is equivalent to having the right to host or organize an event. So not unless you have the permit from MOI or
I
MOC,
see.
you cannot have
Yes,
any event at all.
see.
So once we were able to get that, everything was set. But
Yeah.
at that time, back in July, we had a rough time trying to acquire this permit, and it took quite a while. And at the end of the day, it was rejected. So that's why we
I see.
decided to move it here currently on September 13.
Okay, all right.
And we showed the permit, which is actually our green flag.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was
Yeah,
like
it
the
is.
main thing, the key component in order to organize this event, which is a live concert.
That is so
So
true.
yeah, we're just basically waiting for you.
Yeah, we're waiting for you guys. So what you have to do right now is go to q-tickets.com or call 3330-2064
Yes.
for you to get a ticket. And then the prices are 300 and 150. But ito lang, sasabihin ko sa inyo, okay? For those who are part of the social media team, partners of this event, if you go through Travel with McCoy,
Wow.
Pinoy Heart Radio, Balitang Q, Fab and
Fab and
Ika, Kurt Venture, So Yummy talaga. Well, am I missing it? Popsy TV. No,
not
Hazel was
Hazel.
the part. Sorry. And also through QCast, if you
Through
buy the tickets through us, we'll be the one endorsing you to Sir Benedict or to your team. You'll get a 15% discount.
Yeah.
Diba?
Wow. Exactly.
So you have to do it as early as now.
exactly,
Para
exactly.
makatipid
Yes.
kayo ng, it's 45 reals
Yeah.
is still.
It's
Isang biryani pa yun.
So,
Ay, dalawa pala.
so yung mga nanonood,
Diba?
yung mga nanonood ng live ngayon, tignan niyo yung mga
Yeah.
nagko-comment. Yung mga nagko-comment, yun yung mga social media
Exactly.
partners
Yan.
natin.
Sila
So,
Travel with McCoy, sila
i-PM nyo na
Ika.
sila.
Oh, yun. Okay, so there you go. You still have time. We have 6 more days for you to purchase a ticket.
Wow,
Please
6
do so.
days.
Join us at the Holiday Inn Hotel Doha.
Yes, that's right.
What's the exact location?
That would be
Almasa Ballroom,
Yes,
right?
Almasa
Okay.
Ballroom.
So gates open at 4.
All right.
And the show starts at 7 o'clock in the nighttime. We have also front acts, which are Rouge Band, of all-female pop rock group in the Philippines, and we have Sounds of Era, which is a local band, and we have DJ Kat Jimenez will be performing as well. So we have a lot to watch out for this coming Friday. Diba? Tell us more about the Rouge Band. Why did you select pala Rouge Band?
So basically, we know Mayonnaise, first
Yeah.
of all, was a very one of the most prominent bands in the Philippines, right? They're known for their song Jopay.
Jopay.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly,
Yes,
right? Kamusta na kayo, guys? Kamusta ka na?
Kamusta? Let me do it. What's up, Doha?
Exactly. That was actually RJ Francis who did that, and to me it was
Yeah.
very catchy. I do
Yeah.
have to say, I was like, wow. He used the lyrics from the song in order to capture you guys' attention, right? So it was great. It was great. So
Oh,
yeah,
thank you so much. I appreciate it. Not everyone tells me those things every day.
Bukas daw ulit.
Bukas daw ulit.
Yes.
Because I always work on the background. Last night I was with Maharlikan's Vocal Ensemble Philippines.
Yes.
And I'm also on the background doing the voiceover. And not all people know that.
Pero kasi, Francis,
Ano yun?
when you're the one doing voiceover, even if it's not that catchy, alam namin na ikaw yun.
Kaibigan mo lang ako eh.
Wait lang. Sa mga hindi nakakaalam, kilalanin niyo siya.
Ayun.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for that.
And
Let me
may
say
mga
hi first
tinatagong
to
talents po kasi si RJ
Itatago na lang
Francis.
natin.
Tatago na lang.
Hi, Miss Dory. Good afternoon to
Yeah.
you. Okay. Anyway, let's go back to John Henry. Any other questions, Miss Ting?
ano naman yung nawala ako dun
Nawala
sa
ka.
ano mo eh.
Huwag
Hindi,
tayo
sandali.
tawanan
Wait
eh.
lang. Oo nga, nagtatawanan tayo. Hindi, interested ako
Okay,
dun
go
sa
ahead.
ano. You said you were taking up mechanical engineering. So you really wanted to be an engineer.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. So, is there anything like you just plan to take over the business and like do some mechanical engineering? I think you can do some consulting on the side,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So, still you want to pursue your your course, your
At first, that was the plan. Actually, we had a humble beginning.
Okay.
We, as a family, didn't start as a business people.
wow.
Yeah, we started just a normal employee people. Right. So back then in 2017, as I've said, my father was really brave enough to take that leap of faith in stepping into the business,
Yeah.
specifically for AV,
Yeah.
audiovisuals rentals, right? And from then on, personally, my way of thinking or my perspective was, okay, we had a business, that's great, but I'm
Yeah.
still gonna be an employee,
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think we can all agree that we always want something that's quite assuring. Because
Yes.
what's more assuring than having like a monthly salary?
Yeah,
Right?
of
Like,
course.
right? Exactly, and having all that other benefits.
Yes.
And yeah, at first that was my initial thinking, and throughout the years back from starting from 2017, it gradually changed. We saw the opportunities of how big the company could get and how it is
Yes.
standing as of currently.
Yes.
Because at first we were just basically renting out equipments, but now currently we're also giving out manpower. We're also organizing large
Amazing.
events. Like for
Yes.
example, previous one was Slapshack and Moira.
Wow.
Even
Yes.
back in 2016, the Sarah Geronimo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was just a journey that I didn't expect at first. But yet here we are now.
Yeah.
Here we are by God's grace, and I'm thankful for my parents. I'm thankful for God for that.
Wow. Would you say that, like having a business gives you the luxury of time, right? Like you set your own day. So what would a normal day look like
Yeah.
for John Henry?
I'm also
So-
interested because
Yeah.
Actually,
considering that we only have like 6
Yeah.
days before the event, you must be too swamped
at
right now.
24, what
At 24.
our normal day would look like.
I would be partying till 2 o'clock in the morning. And
Wow.
no, it's true. You know what?
I didn't expect
Yeah,
that.
I have so much energy back in the days. I
Nandito
would-
ka na ba sa
No, no, it wasn't the Philippines.
Okay.
But you know what? I was part of the radio station. It's been part of my journey ever since college, and then I continued on. I had a regular job, and I had a radio job as well.
Wow.
And then
Wow.
every time it's weekend, we would have events. And then overnight, and then we would go home at 4 in the morning, and then I would have a board work at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
I had like two
Wow.
hours of
Wow.
sleep, but I was able to surpass.
That's actually amazing. That's actually amazing.
Okay. Anyway, as for you,
So the looks of my daily activity or daily life was
Yeah.
basically always conversing with our clients
Okay.
or even potential clients.
I see.
Personally, I have my own regular activity, which is at IKEA. So I always converse
Wow.
with the manager. We always have meetings, and we always have events, which is Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So yeah, basically it revolves around consulting with clients, talking with clients, planning events that will happen in the future. Of course, aside from marketing, I also do the administrative. So yeah,
Wow.
when it comes to handling papers, I also cover that. But of course, we
I see.
both do that as a team with my father
I
and with
see.
my family.
What is the most challenging thing about managing an event?
I'd say that's first trying to organize your thoughts and also trying to plan out an event that would satisfy your client.
Okay.
That's first, and second of all is organizing everything that you need. For example, the manpower, the AV equipments,
Yeah.
and of course, when it comes to logistics, the availability of the venue, what are the things that you need? Because some venue they require a lot of things. Like for example, you have to go and acquire permits, not just for the event, but even for the equipment itself.
I see.
And yeah, it's just a lot of the documentaries that you have to look out for.
I see. Are you getting the hang of it now?
Somehow, yeah. Somehow.
Wow.
Is this going to be your first ever event that you handled from the start?
Personally, yes.
Yes.
Personally, but as a company, as I've said, we had Slapshot before, and we had also Moira, and yeah, we had a couple of them back then. Even Martin Rivera. Yeah.
I have a very daunting question, if you don't mind.
Ayan, na doon na tayo sa daunting.
Because as an organizer, you might be thrown with a lot of criticisms already, right?
That's true.
I'm
that's
sure
true,
you've heard so many things from some people, random individuals whom you don't even know, but they have so much to say about canceled events and so on.
Exactly.
Okay. What was the worst that you've heard so far or you've read so far?
We as a family, we just think of it as a normal thing. No, because a normal thing because we live in a world where you can't just satisfy
Control
everyone.
anybody.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
You can't satisfy everyone. There's at one point in our life, like we can make one person happy and the other is gonna be unhappy. But what we usually do is we take it as a step to improve ourselves.
I see.
Right?
And
So
you're not everyone's
once
you're not everyone's cup of tea. As they
Yeah.
say.
Exactly. So
That's true.
every time we hear comments, because it kind of hurts. Like for example, you've never met a person, but they already
Yes.
have some sort of image, right?
Impression.
About you,
Yeah.
impression about you or about the company, and it kind of hurts personally. But we just move on because that's how it is. Not everyone's gonna be happy, and sometimes you get affected by things that you really have no power on.
Yes.
Exactly. So, for example, I don't blame them because there's a lot of events that was canceled in the
Yes,
past
true.
few months, past few years, and their trust has been just continuously broken.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them for that, for being unhappy, for having this image about the organizers here in the Middle East. But that's why we're trying to do this. We're trying to reassure them that, hey, you know what? This event is gonna happen.
This event's
Yeah.
gonna
Set-
happen.
yeah, exactly.
Finally.
It's set, and we're just waiting for you. And we've asked the artists again to send us even a small video once they arrived here, which we can share.
yeah.
We can share to them, right?
I
And
see.
we also have the meet and greet, so that itself is like proof that it's here.
Yeah.
It's here.
Yeah.
So meet and greet is bound to happen on September 13th.
Okay. Can we divulge the hotel where they'll be staying, or they might be swarmed people? Yeah.
So
we
it's,
don't have to.
It's
No, let's
holiday.
keep it conf-
Holiday,
you're gonna stay in the
Same
same
holiday,
hotel.
yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
alright.
it's,
That's perfect. All right. Well, it's also a good thing I would say because they just have to go down and when they have to do the sound checking
Exactly.
and so on.
We wouldn't want them to have a rough time. Like, okay, take an Uber.
Yeah, it's
Take
very
this. And they also
convenient.
have the equipment.
They're not gonna
right?
take an Uber. They'll go inside your car.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Say it to Martisha Flores. Good afternoon to you. Good luck with the Mayonnaise concert, according to her.
Yay.
All right. Thank you so much. So Dory Mac, yeah, pretty daw si Miss Christina.
Miss Dory, my soul sister.
Okay.
And Ellie Bella is watching.
Oh, yeah.
Gabriel
And RJ
Concepcion
Andy.
also. Yeah, it's RJ
Hi,
Andy.
Andy. Good afternoon to you.
Yes.
Maybe you can sit down with me soon, right?
Yeah.
Since you're no longer part of that.
Ay, grabe na siya. Oh. Before,
Okay, let's go back to John
Oo,
Henry.
ako naman ang magtatanong.
Go ahead, go
Ayan,
ahead.
so JC Events is a business. So like as any other business, you have competitors, I'm
Yes,
sure.
yes.
So I just want to know, being a business owner as well, what is your, what's unique about JC Events that sets it apart from other
others.
businesses?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it's well, everyone can serve things with quality,
Yeah.
right? But sometimes it revolves around consistency.
Yeah, okay.
So for us, we always try our best to have that top-notch quality and to be consistent of it. And we're always open for negotiations, which I think is very vital in the market.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess when it comes to our company, that's our key figures.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, because
Okay.
also like your customers would want to know that you're flexible, right?
Exactly,
'Cause,
exactly.
like when you negotiate with them, you also consider what their desires are.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing. Do you have like a discount for Filipinos?
Biglang ganon.
Because,
Negotiation agad.
looking at the demographics here, I think most of the events are
Yeah.
being organized by Pinoys, right? I would say,
actually.
but most of your clients have said earlier offline that you have more of
Yeah.
non-Filipinos expats, right?
Actually, our clients
Or
are always
is it like a
companies.
balance?
No, companies, not just
Companies.
like
Oh,
not just
companies. Yeah, companies.
not just communities. We also have community clients,
Okay.
but usually it's company clients. Like
see.
for example, Uridu.
Oh.
We have Abdugani Motors,
wow.
even DFC, as I've said. We have prominent clients that are well known. Even sometimes sometime before we had a project in Aspire too.
See.
Wow.
And yeah,
are big
these
names.
yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Those are big names. Even sometimes for Capco.
So I have to charge you more next time. I say hi to Tom. Good afternoon to you. Thank you for doing an amazing VO yesterday. Okay, thank you so much as well for the
Wow. Yeah.
invitation to the Maharlikans. You really did well. I would say it was an excellent performance yesterday. I would say, okay, superb.
Yes.
Ang gagaling nila. Sorry, na-insert ko lang.
Yeah.
I just remembered. Okay, well, going back to the services that you offer, and then you as the person who would most likely be managing this business in a longer time, okay? Because you're so young, you're only 24.
Yes.
That's
Doon
light
tayo
years-
doon tayo
Yeah, yeah.
naka-focus, ano?
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of
Yeah, yeah,
years ahead
yeah.
for you to be
Really.
doing or
Yes.
managing this business. What are we expecting somehow in the future with JC events? I mean, it's already given that
Yeah.
you're doing like events and corporate and private and so on, artists and so on. So what else are we gonna expect from JC events in the future?
Well, of course, as a company thinking, we always want our company to not just be here based in Qatar. If we had the opportunity, we're going to
Wow.
expand, right?
Okay.
So if we had the opportunity, by God's grace, and will we develop into a further better, further stability when it comes to this company will expand. That's what we're trying to do. That's our vision.
I
We'll
see.
expand not just in Qatar, maybe in Dubai, in other parts of Middle
Wow.
East, or maybe perhaps even the Philippines.
I see.
Nice. That's nice.
nice.
That's great.
That's a big money
Yeah, that's
at stake. Okay. Christine.
But I
question.
think that's his vision.
Yeah.
Like it's because it's important for
Yeah.
like your company to have a vision.
Yeah.
So like for this mayonnaise concert, no? So we know that it's going to happen, and like everything secures. But what is your involvement in like the security? What?
Involvement.
ano, that's
Di po ko.
actually,
No,
Wala
I'm
po ko
just
alam, Your
concerned-
Honor.
Hindi, concerned ako
Go ahead.
coming from the healthcare profession. Concerned ako kasi the security of the venue,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
things like that. What
Yeah.
are the logistics involved?
Yeah.
Because I've what's this? This is going to be inside a hotel, right?
Yeah.
And the venue is a little bit, smaller than like venues of big concerts. We've also been involved in the Moira concert. It was a big like Garafa
Venue.
Stadium, yeah. So for the security and the logistics of this venue, like just we wanna let
Yeah.
them know that this, it's
It'll
safe.
be a safe
It's,
place for them.
Yeah.
exactly.
What if
Yeah.
they bump to each other? They're slamming. And when
Oo
there's
nga,
great music,
balak
people could.
balak
true, that's
mag-headbang nito ni Francis.
People could behave differently whenever
Yeah.
they hear the songs,
Yeah,
especially if they're a big fan
True,
of
that's
mayonnaise,
true.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Actually, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. And now that we're on it, right, we're actually expecting people to not just be normal because there's gonna be
Alcohol.
no, because there's gonna be
Yes.
alcohol, so they're
Yeah.
gonna be
Uh-huh.
intoxicated.
Yeah, yeah.
So it maybe not be to a significant amount, but
Yeah.
nonetheless, alcohol is
Yes,
still alcohol.
that's true.
It messes with our thinking, right?
Uh-huh.
And so we take it very seriously when it comes to the security measures of it. And actually, one of the key components in order to acquire the MOC was to ensure that there was enough staff for security.
I see.
All right.
Yes. So before it was approved, the MOI actually investigated and checked whether there's going to be enough security for this venue during the
All
concert.
right.
I see.
All right. That's
All right.
great.
That's nice to
That's
hear
great.
those things.
Yeah,
At least
so
it gives-
we're cooperating with Holiday Inn,
Yeah.
and we already have got approval from the MOI and MOC. So
Okay. That gives assurance to all the
Yes.
the event, or so should I say, concert goers, that the place is so safe. You can enjoy there.
Yeah.
All right. So take your friends, but we have like an age restriction. Only 21 years old and above
Yes,
are allowed to get
exactly.
inside the venue. All right. So please bring your QID.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yes.
If you're a baby face like me, Char. Joke lang.
Yun eh.
Okay. All right. We'll take a quick break
All right.
and we'll get back with more of Henry and, of course, JC Events right here on Live on Cue.
Take a break. We'll be right back.
Maharlika Park Restaurant, serving your favorite Filipino specialties in the heart of Doha. Located at the center, Muntaza, Doha, Qatar. Open from Saturday to Thursday, 10 a.m. to 12 midnight, and Fridays from 8 a.m. to 12 midnight. Maharlika Park Restaurant. Maharlika Park Restaurant is also available in Talabat.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
It's official! Get ready for Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. Live in Qatar. September 13, 2024 at the Holiday Inn Hotel Doha Indoor Hall, Almasa Ballroom. Joined by the talented all-female pop rock group, Rouge Band. Also featuring our local band, Sounds of Era. Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. Live in Qatar. Gate opens at 4 p.m. and show begins at 7 p.m. For your tickets, visit q-tickets.com or call 3330-2064. Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. Live in Qatar. Produced and organized by JC Events.
Uwi na. Oo, sige. Kailangan ko lang ito tapusin. Bye-bye.
Yes, ma. Opo, ito, pauwi na. Sige na, ma. Tulog ka na dyan. Bye. Love you.
Someone else to go, please.
Excuse me. Isa lang po yung in-order ko. Ay, sorry. Ikaw ba'y nakaupo dito?
Ay, hindi. Okay lang. Pwede naman na share.
Sure ka? Teka! Parang kilala kita.
ready?
Come on! Are you ready? Gear up for the biggest hip hop dance competition in the country. Groove. Happening soon.
We got lots of prizes in the upcoming days. This is a diverse culture. It's not just Filipinos listening to us. I know you guys are dying to get cinema tickets. When I was your age, I never thought about these things.
Tawa agad. Grabe.
Hey, back here in live on Q 627 in the nighttime. I don't know. I just pressed the button. Still with me, Francis, and of course we have John Henry and Missing of Ting Talk Show. Thank you so much, guys, for staying with us this afternoon for Live on Q, featuring John Henry, and of course we're talking about JC events and the concert happening this coming September 13, 2024. Mayonnaise live in Qatar concert together with Rouge Band. Local acts, we have Sounds of Era, and of course we have Kat Jimenez. Will be there. 4 p.m. is the time the gates open, and 7 o'clock is the concert. All right. So for those who wanted to score a ticket, you can go to q-tickets.com, and of course you can call 3330-2064. What's up, though, huh? Yes. Memorize ko na eh. Sa ilang take ba naman ginawa ko?
Gagawin mo ba ulit yan sa concert?
Hindi na. Okay. I hope you guys will be there. It's going to be a fun evening. It's been a while. We have to at least unwind this time. There's been a lot of terrible things happening all over the world. And we have to at least have fun this weekend, okay? 300 and 150 for the tickets. Makukuha nyo naman yan eh. Okay. And then going back to John Henry. All right. So we talk about JC events and of course the future plans, and of course you as an individual about the course you took in college and your previous job. Let's put it this way. Sino si John Henry outside work? Who are you?
Well, I'm just a normal son.
Me too. Okay.
Basically, me, I'm just a normal guy who has hobbies.
Okay.
Like my previous hobbies before, when I was a bit young, specifically in my high school years,
Okay.
it was like games, but now it's just basketball.
Now it's girls.
Hey!
You know?
No.
It's joking. The parents watching.
Ate Amor.
And my,
Joking. May putting you on a hot seat.
my girlfriend's gonna kill me for that.
Ayun, may girlfriend. Shout
tell
out,
her.
please. Shout out.
Hi, Chini Yanga. How are you, my love?
She might be watching right now. Is she
Yeah.
watching? By the way?
Hopefully.
She should. Or else it's over. Joke. Just joking.
It's on you,
Yeah,
Francis.
I'm pretty sure she's been with us since the start of the show.
Yeah.
I just can't view anybody watching because I don't have the names. But yeah, all right. Anyway, going back to the event this coming Friday, I'm just curious about why you chose Mayonnaise out of all bands that we have in the Philippines, right? I mean, they're great to begin with, and I've known them since earlier 2000s, I would say. The first time that they rocked the music scene was when they performed Jopay. And apart from it, I also knew them about the Music Laban. It's the Red Horse, sorry, it's the brand. It was a Red Horse event. Yeah, dun sila unang nanalo. And that from there, it was already like history. And then I also get a chance to be at the backstage with Monty, the vocalist, because this was one concert in Taguig. I was part of a call center, and usually we would have events every year. So I hosted it, and they were at the backstage. He was a really nice guy, right? So knowing all these things, okay, but you haven't had an encounter with Monty and the band. Why do you choose mayonnaise?
Well, that's basically because of our target audience.
Oh,
Okay, like for example, when we had Moira, the target audience. I mean, first of all, Slapshot, the target audience was those who love rock music, right? And when it comes to Moria, it was perhaps maybe a bit of the younger generations,
see.
right? But specifically for this Mayonnaise band and the Roach band, we wanted all people,
I see.
regardless of their ages, of course, not just not younger than 21, to enjoy music at this specific event and live concert. So it revolved around the target audience of it.
Okay.
We
You
we wanted everyone to have fun, not just the younger generation, the older generation. During this event, we are not looking at ages. We're just looking to have fun.
So this is for everybody above 21. 21 and above.
So
Okay.
kasama tayo doon.
Ay, magta-20 pala. Hey,
Gusto
say
ko
hi to my good friend, by the way, Mitch Del Carmen. Good afternoon to you. Thank you for watching. And
mamaya ko sisipahin to
podcast.
si Francis. Parang alam ko na I'm more mature than
All
both
right.
of you.
Okay. All right. So that's the reason why you chose mayonnaise. Okay. It's actually I would say they're one of the most influential bands in the
exactly.
Philippines, diba? They're not like the I would say substandard. Isa sila sa mga kalidad
Yes.
na banda ng Pilipinas.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm so excited to finally see them again on stage this coming Friday. Miss Ting, do you have other questions?
Ayan. Ako naman gusto kong itanong na, kasi natanong mo na yung tanong
Go
ko.
ahead. So being
Joke lang.
I'll sit my mouth for a while. Okay, go ahead.
Hindi, okay lang. Hindi kasi, I was thinking also, like, yun nga, you have this company now, JC Events. What do you see? Do you see yourself like, like putting up another business apart from this? Like, sabi mo nga, di ba, mag-expand kayo ng JC. But ikaw, do you have like something that you want to put up on your own? Kasi di ba this one was a family business? Because sometimes, if you're into business, you also want to have your, parang baby.
yes,
Your
exactly,
baby, right?
exactly.
So, kasi not that this business, hindi mo na siya, kailangan, or hindi mo siya, kasi that's a family business. So this is your family's. And you want to have your own, right? I mean, like, I was just assuming because
Okay.
if you're into something, you also want to create something of your own. Like, yun nga, yung baby mo na business.
JC Premier.
Nagpo-promote ka naman.
Sir Alan, if you're watching.
Ayun, and Ma'am
Okay.
Phoebe. Ayun.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Going
So
back to you.
personally, if I was to choose my own personal business, I guess gonna revolve, or it's gonna be what do you call this? Connected to real estates.
I see.
Wow,
Yeah, real
real
estate.
estate.
Because I see a lot of potential in real estates, and
That's
I've
actually true.
actually
Yeah.
met a lot of people who've been successful in the
Yeah,
field.
yeah.
That's true.
And I'm not just out here trying to promote real estate people, but for me personally, I just see a huge potential in it.
Yeah.
And since we have the capability to even enhance a specific place using our equipments, why
True.
not?
Yeah,
right?
that's
Yeah,
true.
that's so,
So
true.
yeah, that's for me. That's like my vision. Perhaps by God's
Yeah.
grace, it will happen in the near future or future, maybe even something else.
Yeah.
So only time will tell.
Yeah,
Right.
that's so true.
We'll take note of that. Real estate. Yeah.
Good thing you were raised by your parents to have
Yeah.
this kind of mindset, because not
Yeah.
everyone would have the
Yes.
privilege or luxury, I would say, to have a business right
Yeah.
there and there, diba? How do you plan to? I would say, let me rephrase my question. Okay, in terms of handling a business, all right, what are the traits that you should have? Okay, because maybe some people would say, for me, I would say,
Yeah.
it's not for me.
All right.
Okay, it may not be for me, it may be for you. But what are the traits that you should have in handling a business?
I guess one of it is being open.
Okay,
Open, because being close-minded.
24/7.
No, not that type, but
Just okay.
but yeah, when I say being open is being having the mental capacity to
Okay.
take in other opportunities or even opinions that may seem what they call it, or how do you even say this, may seem unimportant to
Okay.
people.
Yes.
Trying to consider all possibilities and
I see.
opportunities, trying to study it, because I think this is very important. Because some people, when they hear stuff, some people just disregard it.
Yeah.
They'd say, "No, this is nothing. I don't even want to talk about." And some people find opportunities to flourish in it.
Okay.
So I
That's
guess
true.
being open, regardless of what the topic may be, is crucial when it comes to companies, and also being confident. Because people doesn't want to converse with a person who's not confident.
Yes.
Me personally, I like talking with people who seems very knowledgeable and confident in their
Okay.
field. It gives me this assurance that he knows what he's
I
talking
see.
about.
That could be the
But-
reason why you're talking to us now.
Sasabihin ko na nga sana, parang, oo nga naman. It makes sense.
Sorry,
Allows,
I'm fond of cracking jokes in between. I don't want it to be too
Oh,
serious.
I like that, by the way.
All right.
So
but
it lightens the mood.
Kidding aside, I like your mentality. Yes,
Yes.
you only learn. I'm saying you only learn from the best.
Yes.
And if you're confined in an environment where people would be talking about some other people's life, you'll never get
Kilala ko
nowhere.
yun. Hashtag Marites.
Diba?
Yes,
Diba?
that's
But
true.
if you are extending your horizons, talking to people who knows about the business,
Exactly.
somehow it opens your mind to other things. All right?
It
Other
opens
worldly
up-
things.
It opens up doors
Yeah,
and
yeah.
opportunities
That's true,
that
that's
you
true.
just never imagined.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I think my father showed that in a very explicable way, which is by starting
Wow.
this company.
Yes.
And he was just very open and yeah.
Yeah.
Is it hard to be the son of Sir
Yeah.
Benedict
Yeah.
and Ma'am Amor?
Yeah,
I'm
true.
wondering
Yeah.
because there's a lot of pressure for you right now, right? I mean, when I was your age, 24, I was just a
Sabi
happy-go-lucky
ni Miss
guy.
Dory, hindi ka naman daw ganun katanda. Parang when I was your age.
What I mean is, I'm just a hunky-dory back then.
Alright,
You know,
yeah.
a guy would have. I have no. I mean, I don't think about my problems. I don't have like big responsibilities. But you handling this company at the same
Yeah,
time, an
that's true.
event as an events
Yes.
manager, it's a big responsibility. It's a big task for you. So I don't know how you survive. Or how you go through, how you cope up with this kinds of challenges.
Yeah, so we as a family take it head on
Nice.
with ourselves, so we don't leave anyone be. And
I see.
I was fortunate and blessed enough to have a parents that was really supportive
Yeah.
in this term.
That's very
When it comes to
important, is
problems, we talk it out.
Yeah.
We communicate. We find solutions together.
Oh.
And I guess that's one of the fantastic qualities that I can be proud of when.
That deserves a
Tuwa
round of
naman.
applause. You're so lucky to have like
Yes.
great
Yes,
parents who would be
yes.
guiding
Praise
you. Not
God for
everyone
that,
will have
yeah.
that. I would say privilege to be guided by their parents to do what is right and wrong. And maybe they already encountered those things and they have to cut corners just to go you through the
Yes,
hump,
yes.
right? And then know exactly what you have to do next. Okay. Well, good. Thank you so much, Sir Benedict and
Yes,
Ma'am
Ate
Amor.
Amor and Kuya Benedict.
Yeah, for bringing. I would say, for raising
Yes.
John
Such-
Henry
yeah.
to what or who
Who
he has
he
become
is. Yeah.
right now, di ba? Ang dami, you have so much wisdom at a young age, I would say. Okay, now before we close the show, can you invite our viewers to go to the event this coming
Friday.
Friday. I was gonna say
Friday.
Saturday.
Napapagod ka na.
Remember, I have no weekend.
I know.
Every day.
Sige, ako na lang. Mag-invite
Okay, go
ka
ahead,
daw.
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Just invite them to your upcoming
Yeah.
event, which is undoubtedly tuloy na
Yeah,
tuloy.
tuloy na
Yes.
talaga. Coming from John Henry, it's tuloy na po talaga.
Tuloy na
okay?
tuloy.
Set.
Yes.
It's
No doubt.
Set in
Alright.
stone.
Yes.
All right, so yan nga, guys, kamusta ka na? Kamusta ka na?
Alright.
I'll see you guys on September 13. We're just basically waiting for you, and everything is set.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll see you there by God's grace, and have fun until then.
That's
Yeah,
nice. Thank you
that's
so much for
nice.
being here. How about
Thank you
Miss
so
T?
much. Ayan, thank you so much again for inviting me here. And natutuwa talaga ako kasi like John is almost the same age as my daughter.
Yeah.
And seeing him like, grow to be this young entrepreneur, it's so amazing, really. And my daughter's also, by the way, taking up engineering. So kanina pa kami nag-uusap ni John. And, kung meron tayong salamin, joke. No, I just wanna ask him a last question. Like, it's rarely that we see, like 24-year-olds, but maybe some other 24-year-olds are out there wanting to start a business, or they have currently a business also, a family business. So what words of advice or encouragement would you give them?
Yes.
Because it's not all the time that we see young entrepreneurs. Like, because, like our educational system is like, graduate, work as an employee, and then, it's not business. So what advice or what kind of encouragement would you want to give them?
I'd say, just as I've said before, be open. Always be open. There are sometimes opportunities that would just come up right on you, and you wouldn't know it not unless you try and seek what it is. So always be open for opportunities. And of course, be confident. Be confident in yourself. Right, and there are times that we're gonna have a point in life where everything just seems impossible, and that's why I'd also include this, which is very important: pray.
Wow.
Pray. Right.
We prayed before we start the show, actually.
Yeah. So if it's impossible for man, it's not impossible for God. So pray.
I like that. I like
Praise
that.
the Lord. All right. You want to shout out anybody before we say
before we
goodbye?
leave?
Oh yeah, of course. Shout out to my mom and dad, Mama Amor, and my father, Papa Benedict, and of course my beloved girlfriend, Tini Yanga. Shout out po sa inyo, pati na rin po sa Team Agila.
Yes.
Yes.
Qatar Black Gold sa Patila
Kuyas.
Eagles Club, mga kuyas and ates. Proud na proud kami sa ating bunso. Yes.
All
So,
right.
Kuyas
How about
and Ates, shout out
Kuyas
po
and
dyan.
ates, shout out.
They'll be there on Friday. For
Yeah,
sure, right?
we will be there. We're at the front. I think
You have the
almost
VIP
at the front.
tickets?
Yeah, VIP. Of course, VIP. Ayan.
Baka naman.
Shout out din syempre kay isa pang kuya, si Kuya Sky, Kuya Honey. Ayan.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right. And then anybody you want to shout out?
I just want to shout out to Caleb. I don't know if he's watching
grounded.
at home because he's grounded. He should have been here. Ayan. So
Okay.
to see his kuya, right? Next time.
Let me say hi to the Mayonnaise and Rouge Band concert crew or social media team. Let me say hi first to Vanessa Casador. Good afternoon to you. To
Yes.
Papsi TV. To So Yummy talaga. To Aris Maranan. And also to DJ Meow of Pinoy Heart Radio. To Fav and Ika. To Joel Balyado TV. To Joel Balyado. To
Joel
Kurt.
Balyado.
Kurt Venture, also to
Venture.
Travel with McCoy, to CJ of Balitang Q,
Wow.
to Rico of Pinoy Heart
Pinoy
Radio,
Heart Radio.
and to Eugene, of Balitang Q. Also to Mr. Lean of Qatar Tribune. All right.
Ayan, happy birthday daw,
Yeah.
Kuya Doc Michael Canlas. Yes.
Oh.
Enjoy kayo dyan with Kuya Press. Wow, meron na silang happenings doon. Alright.
Baki naman. Charot. All right. And so again, this coming Friday, September 13, 2024, gates open at 4 p.m. It's going to be at Holiday Inn Hotel, Doha, and at Al Basala Ballroom. Okay, gates open at 4. Concert starts at 7 o'clock in the nighttime. Ticket price, $150 and $300. But if you contact any of the social media partners, you'll get a 15% discount, right? So avail the promo while it's still available. And don't forget also, this is 21 years old and above. You get to bring your QID if you're a young-looking guy. You get to bring your QID so that will be granted access to the venue.
All right.
Saying hi to a passport also.
Passport will also work. Yes.
If you're not a resident of Qatar.
All
Okay.
right.
All right. To Junjun Molina, good afternoon. Thank you so much. To Tom Thank you to Martisha. Thank you guys for watching our live today. To Dory Mac, thank you.
Yes, Miss Dory.
Yes. All right. I think I have nothing else to say. How about you?
Christine Chi also.
Oh
I
yeah,
think is watching.
yeah. She's feeling under the water today.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. This has been Francis.
And this is John.
And Ting from Ting Talk Show.
Thank you for watching Live on Q. See you again next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
And that's our Live on Cue for today. See you again next time.